Okay, I'm about to do something that sounds absolutely impossible. In 2026, I'm circling the entire globe, literally going around the entire planet by cruise ship for only $2,500 a month. That's right, $30,000 for the whole year. And here's the part that's gonna make you blink twice. This isn't a world cruise package. I'm stitching together regular cruises the same way someone else might book their regular vacations, but I'm doing a whole bunch of them. Why am I doing this? Because I want to test something. We've all been told that world travel is expensive, complicated, and reserved for wealthy retirees with deep pockets. But I'm pretty sure that that's just wrong. So in 2026, it won't be whether or not I can pull this off. It's about what this experiment can teach you about stretching your money farther than you ever thought possible. Hey y'all, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I'm Linnell. I sold everything and now I live on cruise ships full time. If this video is a blessing to you, I want to encourage you to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and then turn on notifications. Hit the bell for all notifications so that you never ever miss another video. And follow me on my journey from poverty to paradise. Give me one sec. A couple of years ago, I never would have believed that this was going to be my life. I was stuck in a version of the American dream that felt more like a trap. Toxic job, toxic marriage, no way out. Then I got rid of everything that was making me miserable. I moved full-time onto cruise ships, and I built a budget that actually works for me, not for the world around me. And then something shifted. Instead of traveling like a tourist, I started living like a traveler. Instead of waiting for my vacation days to be approved, my whole life just became the vacation. And that's when I realized something huge. If I can live full-time on cruise ships for $2,500 a month, what else could I do with that same number? Could it take me around the entire globe? Could I build an entire year of adventure without increasing my costs? This challenge is my way of finding out. Every challenge needs rules, so here are mine for this journey. Rule number 1, the budget is locked. I can't go above $2,500 a month. That includes my cruises, my flights, my meals off the ship, everything. Rule number 2, cruise ships aren't vacations for me. They're my home, my transportation, my restaurants, my office, my entertainment, my gym. Literally, my entire life floats. Rule number 3, I'm adding 4 group trips that are outside of the core budget. These aren't a part of my personal journey. They're experiences created to help other people, including a group trip on this very ship with you. Info in the video description if you want to know more about that. The group trips, let's call them a total of $15,000. And rule number 4, I will not reveal my exact dates or locations ahead of time because reason number 1, safety. I'm doing this as a solo female traveler and I can't have some random troll who watches YouTube slowing me down on this challenge. Reason number 2, mystery. I gotta keep you on your toes. So if I go quiet for a few days on this channel, don't worry. I'm probably somewhere in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean eating snow crab legs with no Wi-Fi. To pull this off, I'm not relying on one cruise line. I'm creating a mosaic. I've got 18 Royal Caribbean cruises, 5 Carnival cruises, 2 Princess cruises, and 1 super long with Holland America sprinkled in. Every one of these cruises serves a purpose. Some are repositioning sailings, great for covering huge distances on a budget. Some are short hops that get me from one port to another. And some are just really good deals that fit perfectly into the path that I'm creating around the globe. When you stack these cruises together like puzzle pieces, they form a continuous loop around the planet. It's not about the individual ships, it's about how cleverly they connect. So without giving away exact dates, here's what the journey roughly looks like. I'll be starting right here in good old USA. I'll be cruising out of Florida for a few months and then I'm gonna cross the continent for a bucket list Hawaii cruise. Afterwards, I'm gonna head up to the northeast section of the country. From there, I'll cross the Atlantic Ocean to spend time in Europe and then drop into Africa for a stint. How wild is this? I'm going to take a vacation. What? Hate on me. That's right. Included in all this work, A girl's gonna need a little downtime, and since Southeast Asia treated me so well this year, I've decided to head back there for a vacation again. Afterwards, I'm planning to return to the US, but on the wrong side of the country. I'll cross the Pacific Ocean and hang out in Cali for a little bit. Technically, at that point, I've circled the globe by then, but I'm not stopping. I'm gonna head back to the East Coast and end this wild challenge with that group cruise that I mentioned, where you and I and some of our friends on this channel are gonna powwow and hang out here on Oasis of the Seas. Sounds like a plan? Now, imagine explaining all that to a border officer.
Ma'am, where do you live? On a ship. Which one? Yes. Anyway, moving on.
Good morning. Welcome to Windsor. Moonwalk.
No. Go away. I can't film laughing at you. Here's where the math gets interesting. A lot of people think I'm spending a fortune doing this, but the truth is just the opposite. When you strip out the rent, utilities, car payments, groceries, gas, insurance, all the things that quietly drain your paycheck, cruise life becomes shockingly predictable. My entire year of housing, food, transportation, and fun all adds up to around $30,000 a year. Most people spend more than that just maintaining a regular life in the city. And don't get me started on property taxes. So yes, cruising around the globe for $2,500 a month sounds wild. Now, I could just do all this and keep all the fun to myself, but of course I make these videos so you can learn some things as you're watching them. In this video, I'm gonna give you some helpful lessons that I think is gonna help you in your own journey. Here's lesson number 1. It's not about living cheaply, it's about living predictably. Most people don't blow their budget because their life is expensive. They blow it because life is chaotic. Things pop up, prices change, emergencies hit. But when your home, your food, and your transportation are all wrapped up into one consistent number on a cruise ship, the stress disappears. I do have an annual travel insurance policy and money put aside for my deductible and for emergencies. If you're a person of faith, please pray that I never use any of those during this trip. I don't have time to get sick or be hurt. I'm on a mission impossible. My $2,500 a month cruise budget isn't magical. It's just stable. I've already booked all of my cruises for the year. I know exactly what my month looks like before it begins, and that consistency gives me freedom to make big plans without financial panic. Predictability is underrated. However, the wild card are my hotels, flights, and food in between cruises. I'm a little nervous about that. Also, I'm going to be stopping at over 50 cruise ports during the year. For the most part, I'm planning to just get off the ship, have a look around, film to show you what it looks like, and then I'm hopping right back on board. If you want to see more about these ports, or you want me to take some excursions and report back, that's going to be separate from my living expenses. I can only do that if these videos go viral, so be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video so YouTube will pay me enough money to add those in. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck with seeing me in these same 7 outfits I'm traveling with instead of seeing the Tower of London and the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Lesson number 2, rethink what travel is. Most people see a cruise as a vacation. I see it as my housing. Picture this, instead of paying rent, your home moves you from one country to another. Instead of buying groceries, someone else cooks for you. Instead of paying for gas, the ship burns fuel and takes you somewhere new while you sleep. Travel becomes affordable when you stop treating it like an expensive escape and start treating it like a lifestyle pattern. When you flip that mental switch, the numbers start working in your favor. If you're thinking, wow, I can see myself doing that, or not that, but something like that, but my income is way too low and my expenses are way too high to plan something like that for even a month, let alone a whole year. I got you, friend. I put my years of experience as an accountant and as an IRS enrolled agent to work. Oh, you ain't know I was smart? Child. I've been in love with math since before Michael Jackson changed his face. And lucky you that I taught Sunday school for over 8 years. I combined those teaching skills and my love of numbers, and I put them in a course to help you organize your finances. If you want a preview of my Retire Without Millions course, before signing up, there's a link in the video description. Lesson number 3, design a life that moves. Most people make travel fit into their life. I flipped that. I built a life that makes travel automatic. Even though sometimes I do, I don't need to plan trips anymore. Movement is built into the structure of my year. Even if someone never ever wants to live full-time on cruise ships, this lesson still applies. Your life doesn't have to stay stationary if that doesn't suit you. What if you built your entire lifestyle around who you truly are instead of what everyone else expects of you? That mindset shift is where freedom begins. Friend, I'm 54 years old, circling the globe and living a life that I never imagined when I was younger. I am proof that you don't have to have everything figured out. You just need to have the courage to build something different, even if it makes no sense to anyone else at first. 2026 isn't just a travel challenge, it's a freedom experiment. And whether or not you ever want to live full-time on cruise ships or not, I hope that what I learned helps you design your own version of a life that actually excites you. Because if I can build everything from scratch and end up here, imagine what you can do. This is just the beginning. The new journey starts right now. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you on the next cruise.